In this section, we are going to talk about strings. In previous sections, we were talking about the integer and floats, and now it's a string. So let's see how it looks like. So, for instance, if I say a is equal to 5, and if I ask what is the a is, so it is 5. So right now the 5 is a string. It was a number, and you can also see the type of the variable. So if you type if you just type an a, the a is a variable, and it is going to give what kind of type is that. So what about string? So I can say my text is equal to hello. So right now, if I want to print the text, it is going to print hello for me, because that is the string and that was assigned to the text. And let me see what is the type of the text is. It is going to say that is a string. So you might ask, can we convert the integer to the string? So right now I can say, let me just say c is equal to 10. Right now you see even the color is different, because the Python as a default, it understands these numbers, like in number 1 and 0, they represent number 10 as integer. But if I tag like this one, so then 10 is not integer anymore, it's a string. But the string is just a combination of different symbols. So right now I have a 1, and let me just zoom in, we'll see, you see we have a 1 and 0. That is just a combination of two different symbols, and it will accept as a string. So let me see what is the type of the c is, and it will tell me that is a string. And also we can slice our strings as well. So let me say my text is equal to, I can say hello there. Let me just print what is the text is, and it is going to print. And in the string, every single symbol, every single character, they have indexes. So they have a location where they are located. So let me just get my pen and I will explain what I mean. So you see that I have a string which is hello there. So the word age is located on the index 0. That is index 1, index 2, index 3, 4, and so on and so on and so on. And let me just make it a little bigger. If I say hello like that one, so that is index 0, that is index 1, that is index 2, index 3, and index 4. Even that, if I have something else after hello, let me just call it hello there, like this one. So even the space, you see right now we don't see here, but that is a count as a one index. So here is index 5, that t is index 6, and so on and so on and so on. So let me see, what if I want to get not all of them. You see, if I type the text, or let me just go over here and send it. So right now I will say print print text. So it is going to print all of them, whatever it was assigned to the text. But what if I want to get a portion of that? What if I want to get the very first character? So what I need to say, that the text and index 0. You see, I have these two symbols. So if I run it, it is going to pick only the index 0 for me. What if I want to get a couple of them? So I want to get H, E, and L. So what I need to say from the text, I will say that, hey, can you get 0? Start from the 0 and all the way to the 3. And let me run it, and let's see how it looks like. So you see, so what does it mean? That it will start from the 0, it will pick 0, 1, 2, but the 3 is not included. You see, so right now the 0 is included, but the 3 is not included. So let me just type text one more time, and let me just zoom out so we can see all of them in one. So you see the text is all of them like hello there. So right now I have a combination of the different symbols, and they are combined like that one, and I can pick any character I want. And also I can say that I want to print text, and not from all of them. I will say that I will print from the 0 all the way to the 4, Or we don't have to say the 0. If I leave like that one, you see, let me just zoom in. I didn't specify where to start and where to finish. If I do not specify where to start, as a default, it will get a 4 for me. Let me run it. So it is getting like HELL only. Or let me just go inverse. I will say, hey, can you print for me? I have a text. I will tell that start from the tree and all the way to the, if I do not specify anything after that, you see I have two numbers, so I need to specify where to start and where to finish. So the first represents it's a tree. If I do not specify anything as a second variable, so it will get everything. It will start from the tree all the way to the end. So let me just run it, and it says LO and space there. And also I want to talk about, let me just get my pen and we'll see. So you see each of them, each character, they have an index. So we have an index 0, we have an index 1, 2, 3, and so on and so on and so on. Let me just give a sample and we'll see. I will say hello, hello and bye. You see, so right now, how many of them I have? I have, that is index. Let me just go over and say it here. So I will say hello and bye. So, oops, yeah. So that is index 0, that is index 1, oops, 1, that is 2, that is a 3, that is a 4, that is a 5, even this space bar is a 5. Now it's a 6, that is a 7, that is 8. Or we can go inverse. So the very last one is -1, that is a -2, that is a -3, that is a -4, and so on and so on and so on. So the very first one, it's always 0, so it stays a 0. But if you go that way, you just increasing. But if you go this way, it starts from the -1 and it's decreasing that way as well. So let me see. I have my text, so I will say, let me just double check if my text is working. So it is hello there, that is fine. So what right now I just want to pick the very last one. If I say from the text I want to pick the very last index, if I say -1, it is going to print the E for me because the E was very last. And also I can say that I want to print text which starts from the 0, oops, all the way to the -3. So you see it is going to print each start from the 0 and all the way to the 3. One more feature about the slicing. So what I can say that, hey, I want to print the text. I want to print a text from the 0 all the way to the end. And also I want to print every other letter. So for example, if I have a hello, if you see, I want to print the H, do not print the E, print L, do not print the second L, also every other one. So I can say the steps, you see. So the first one represent which point to start, or let me just give the 0 over here. The second says that where to stop. Let me just go to the -1. So it will start from the 0 all the way to the end, and with the 2 steps. So every other character is going to print for me. So if I print like that one, so you see, let me just go the text again just to compare it. So the H was printed, the L was printed, the O, you see, O was printed. So that the third one, the variable number 3 is represents that what is the steps are.